Okay, so we're live. So there's something I've been talking about wanting to get, and everybody's like, and I'm not mad at everybody. They're like, go big or go home. You know what I mean? But my sister had one of these. It was her first car. And my ex-boyfriend's stepmom had one, and it crushed the mountains. And I want one so bad. And I'm going to show you. This one is for sale in Modesto. But I'm going to show you that what I want to get, what I want to buy.
Oh, no.
I think you'll be into it. I think you'll be into it. Isn't that cool? I want a cool Suzuki Samurai, the 4-wheel drive that takes on the mountains with the.
Yeah, I know that before we went live, I said, you know me, I'll roll with it. I won't judge. If that's not a Jeep, if that's a Suzuki Samurai, I'm judging you.
That's a Suzuki Samurai. But listen, like when we drove one of these, look at the winch on it and the roll bar. Like when we drove one of these, and they're only like $5,000.
Yeah, because it's a Suzuki Samurai.
Dude, I love it. I want one so bad. Look at how cute these are. And I forgot how much I loved it when my sister had one. And they can totally haul up a mountain. You just can't really take them out when they're windy, because then they'll.
You know, you can totally like rock climb with it, just not like when there's weather.
Hey, this one's in Modesto. I'm thinking about when I go down there to visit you next week, that I think I'm going to go talk to them about this one. I'm not even.
I mean, if it's available, it's a Samurai Suzuki. It could be gone by today.
Hey, it was really hard for me to find one of those.
Because everybody's buying them up. They're Samurai
My sister
Suzuki.
had one. It was her first car, and I don't think we used it to its potential.
No, you sure didn't.
No, because when we used it over the Christmas break, see, Teresa thinks it's cool. We crushed it. And then I saw a guy driving one yesterday with the big old roll bar and a winch in the front. Hey,
that's not for rock climbing. That's for windy days.
No, I could keep it in the garage. Hey, listen, I could keep it in the garage and only take it when we do our hikes and when it snows and everything. I think that's a good investment.
You should put it in the garage and only take it out when you want to embarrass yourself.
No way. That's a bat Samurai. I'll rock that thing. I'll look cute in it.
I don't know much about cars, but you can't look me in the eyes and pump up a Suzuki Samurai.
That's the guy who's
getting ready to buy a Jeep rock crawler.
I'm going to look at the wheels on that thing. I mean, I'm totally gonna go check it out. I already wrote her. I already wrote the lady and asked her if it was available.
And I'm sure it is.
I'm sure it is.
No dudes. There are no dudes chiming in going like, I want a Suzuki Samurai too.
Hey, whatever. Make fun of it all you want. I already sent it to my buddy who's hella good with cars and was like, will you go look at these with me?
Well, obviously he's gonna go. You could have sent him a Pinto and he'd be like, yeah, I'll go look at it with you too. That's called a friend.
No.
Teresa, I am being supportive. I'm being honest with my friend.
That's awesome. You're wrong. You're so wrong.
I know. You know what? Here's the thing. You're going to rock it. And it's going to be cute. And like everyone's going to dig it. And it's going to be awesome if you get it. It's a Suzuki Samurai. I'm just having a hard time with that. Because
it's that Biden money, B. That's what's happening. I'm gonna get a Suzuki Samurai. That's what they meant, right? That's what they meant for us to do with it. Not spend it on my children and stuff. Hi, Carrie. Telling you.
I think all stimuluses and all child support should go to Samurai Suzukis and fishing equipment and disc golfing.
Make fun of it all you want. I bet you that thing gets better gas mileage than my car right now. And then we're going to be going back into the radio station soon.
Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'm talking a lot of crap, but if somebody was like, hey, do you like this little rock crawl? Yeah.
You know, if I pulled up to your house in that Samurai, you'd be like, okay, let's go mosh it somewhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I would do? Let me move this back a little bit. Hang on here.
This one's cool. Let me show you this one. Where's Mammoth Lakes?
Mammoth Lakes? It's up by those big lakes. That's why they're called Mammoth. I don't know.
Maybe I need a reason to go to Mammoth Lake. Look how cute this one is.
When you get see, okay, because that one looks
It
like
only
a
has 60. And only that this 87 Suzuki Samurai has less miles on it than my 2016 Escape. 60,000 miles. That's it.
Yeah, because they're mortified to be seen in public with it. 33 years, and it's gone 60,000 miles. Because that hasn't been a rock crawler for 33
That's
years.
all they're using it for is the rock crawling and to just I totally want one so bad.
That Suzuki Samurai that you just showed me that's 33 years old with only 60,000 miles on it did not start out as a Suzuki Samurai rock crawler. It started out as a Suzuki Samurai point A to point B car. And in 33 years, it's only had 60,000 miles put on it, Madden. That should tell you something. That's not a net positive.
You know what? I'm so confused. I thought for sure you'd be on my side.
I dated a girl that had a Suzuki Samurai. Her name was Carrie, and she had it painted bright yellow, and she loved Tweety Bird. And so my only interaction with the Suzuki Samurai, because I had to drive it around for a couple of weeks when we dated, because my little Mercury Topaz, I was 19 or 20, broke. And so around Auburn for about 2 weeks, everybody saw me driving around in a canary yellow Suzuki Samurai, and it was freaking embarrassing.
No, it's not. Oh, I'm getting one now. I'm for sure getting one now.
When
now,
you do.
4 hours away from where I'm at because you have to go all the way around because of the snow.
When you get the Suzuki Samurai, I'm going to break in your embarrassing car like I break in everybody else's embarrassing car. I'm going to put on West Side Connection, Bow Down, and I'm going to sit in the passenger seat with my gangster lean.
With your gangster lean.
And you're going to drive me around like this for about an hour in downtown Modesto. And every once in a while, I'm going to pop up when West Side Connection's like, bow down. I'm going to pop up and be like, this is Madden. This is embarrassing Suzuki Samurai.
You won't have to tell. Everybody will know. I'll show everybody that it's mine. Hey, if you see this Suzuki Samurai around Modesto, that's me.
I'm giving you a hard time, but it looks like a lot of fun. That would be a fun car to have. It really would.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
And I can go like 60,000 miles for like $5,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm making fun of the name. Who cares? It'll be fun.
Seriously, and the little ones will fit. That'll fit in my garage easily.
Yeah.
He will. You know what, B? You're right. When that top's down and I'm going to Monterey or something, you know Riley's going to jump in.
Hey, you know, this dude.
Actually, no, he's going to be driving because I'll have a road soda.
B talks a lot of big game, but then he's like, hey, we got a disc golf course up here in Sonora. I threw out. I'm like, hey, my buddy, go up. Are you playing? Crickets.
Can you drive a stick?
Me? Are you serious?
Well, hey, when I first started dating Joe, and I had the Mustang when I moved back. And I gave him the keys to the Mustang, and he goes, is it a stick? And I went, you can't drive a manual?
Oh, man. No,
I drove manual.
I learned how to drive a stick on I think it was a 68 Camaro.
I learned how to drive a stick on my sister's Suzuki Samurai. It's probably why she needed a new transmission.
This is why you're going back. This is to show her that you didn't forget what you learned. My ex-brother-in-law, when I was 15, when I was 15, my ex-brother-in-law got a hold of I think it was like a 68 5-speed Camaro, and I lived in Newcastle at the time, and he took me out on Highway 193, which is a super curvy road. And he's like, all right, dude, let's do it. Put me in the front seat. And he let me open it up. And like, I learned how to drive a Bronco first, but it was a manual or an automatic. But 3 minutes in, he starts laughing. So I'm like a race car driver, like, you know,
right?
So I love 5 speeds. I think they're so much fun. Every time I'm in a 5-speed, I feel like I'm a race car driver. Even when it was my Escort.
An 88 Volkswagen cab. What's a cab?
Volkswagen cab. That's got to be a bus, right? Oh, an 88. Oh, an 88.
Cabriolet. I remember the cabriolet.
Remember when Volkswagen?
Yeah, those were cool.
Is it the one with the back seats, with the seats in the back?
Yeah, I'm going to show it right now.
I think this is when they tried to rip off El Caminos.
Hold on, I'm going to show it right now.
No, those are Suzuki Samurais. Why would you do that to us?
Hold on, I'm going to show. I remember those too. Those cabs were cool.
If I'm thinking of the one that you're going to show, they tried to rip off the
I
El
thought it was a
Camino.
rabbit, but it's a cabriolet.
Oh, no, different.
Those were cool.
Volkswagen also back in the 80s made a car that was kind of similar to the El Camino that had seats in the back, like a bed of the truck back kind of. But they didn't look really cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like VWs. I learned how to pop a clutch on a VW bug.
My sister wanted a Volkswagen Rabbit so bad, which I thought was that cabriolet. But then this Suzuki Samurai was the first car she ever bought. And I remember she made my dad go out in a storm in the pouring rain when she saw it to go and get it. And I loved that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so when we went with Chris's family over the Christmas break and his stepmom had one, her and I crushed some mountains in it, dude. And I'm like, oh man, she goes, this is my baby. And at first I thought, and I did exactly what you did, because they had it perfectly parked, because it is so windy. And if you park it a certain way, it'll just tip over.
I think you'll have fun.
I love so much fun. My kids will love that thing. And one of the girls on the roller derby has a Rocky, which I've never heard of. It looks like a samurai. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
And it's cute. And every time I see her driving it, I was like, I need a samurai so bad. Rocky 4-wheel drive. Anyways, we were going to talk about it's a Daihatsu.
So you're getting fancy with names now. The VW Brat. That's right. The VW Brat had the seats in the back.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember my neighbor Bo, when I was little, their family had one. And so whenever they took us out, Bo and I would always beg to go in the back, and they would never let us because it was outside. I'm like, well, then why do you guys even have them? I'm like a 5-year-old looking at Mr. and Mrs. Adonis and being like, if we can't be in the seats, then why are they there?
Yeah.
Hey, can I show you something?
What? Go ahead. Oh, he got vaccinated. He's half vaxxed. Bless you, Bubba.
When you get your Suzuki Samurai, are you gonna put a tow ball in the back of it and act like the Samurai can tow things?
Yes.
Okay.
It can though. It has a winch and everything. Why don't you think it can? It just got to pull it forward. It can't pull it to the side or it'll tab. I'm waiting for my friend to write me back and be like, meh.
These seem like logical questions.
So tonight I am doing an interview with Tones and I.
Yes.
And it's a happy hour interview, and they sent me some wine that I've never heard of.
Are you streaming this interview, or are you just hopping in? Like, can we watch this interview?
I gotta ask Miss Angie today, our boss lady Angie, exactly what is happening.
Okay.
It looks like they sent me some really good wine too. And anyways, I had it sent to my parents' house because I don't get mail here where I live. And now I'm wondering if I'm supposed to be drinking this wine in said, whoa. That's not that expensive. I could probably go pick up a bottle. I haven't been drinking during the week because yesterday you asked me if I was hungover today because yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, and then I thought about it, and yesterday was the first St. Patrick's Day I haven't celebrated since I was 21.
Yeah, did it really seem like, I mean, COVID, but it felt like this St. Patrick's Day really wasn't kind of a St. Patrick's Day. Like, it just kind of...
It wasn't because, okay, so up here they usually do Irish days, so everybody was looking forward to that, and then that didn't happen. So I thought that maybe we'd be busy this weekend, but it's going to rain. But nobody really, I mean, I had my nails done for St. Patrick's Day and everything. And then yesterday, the only thing I did was roller derby.
I realized around 7 o'clock at night that we hadn't really done anything. So the kid like, hey, You guys want to make some brownies for St. Patrick's Day? They're like,
you want to make brownies?
They were like green brownies. And no, they're brown. But, you know,
I want my kids those, you know, those sugar cookies that you get at like the Save Mart with the icing, and every holiday they come out, like Easter's, they're like a pink and yellow, and then they had green ones.
I saw somebody buying those same cookies yesterday because I went to the store to get stuff for dinner, and at no point did I think I should get a St. Patrick's Day themed dinner. I just got food, right? And I saw everybody buying those green sugar cookies, and those green sugar cookies are just like, they're just a template. Like, they just make thousands of them, and they must store them and be like, what holiday is coming up? St. Patrick's Day. All right, get the green frosting and some plastic shamrocks and all those sugar cookies.
If you notice also, though, the reasons those ones go so fast, especially in the COVID world where you can't bring snacks to school anymore, those ones are nut free. So those ones were ones that are go-to for parents that are bringing celebratory snacks to the kids' school.
Because it's just sugar, flour, water, and frosting, right? I mean, there's not much to those cookies.
No, but the kids can't do any of that anymore. So, like, one of the kids' birthdays in Joey's class the other day, they all got like a little toy. Like, they're not allowed to do snacks. They're not allowed to share snacks. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. You know what they don't do either, at least in my kids' class? Not because of COVID, but just in general. One of my favorite things around Valentine's Day was making the fake little mailboxes that you put on your desk.
Yeah.
And my kids' school didn't do that. And, like, what even is Valentine's Day if you don't have a fake mailbox on your desk for people to walk by and put Valentine's in?
My kids had to turn in their Valentines a week early. Couldn't have, so that the teachers go through it, can't have any candy, any snacks in it. And I don't know, maybe if they sit and let the air hit them. And it's not the teacher's fault. My kids have phenomenal teachers. So they had to turn them in a week early, and there couldn't be any snacks or anything. And remember those little heart lollipops with like the weird white on the front for some reason, like the white that cut the roof of your mouth? Those were my favorite. They didn't even get one of those this year. You only get little toys.
I'm partial to the caramel green apple.
Those are good. And they're ugly, and it doesn't matter because the uglier they are, the more the caramel is on them.
I watched a
one of those was brilliant. Like, they didn't even need a mold.
I watched a whole Facebook video last night on how to make but a guy that makes fancy candles and stuff. And it was one of those, like, it was so ugly making it, but when it was done, it was so awesome. But I don't know what made me think of that. But I was thinking about those suckers last night when he was making those, because it looked like, you see, like with those suckers, you see the caramel sticking out of the apple, and it looks like it's breaking apart. And the candle looked like that too until it was all done.
Yeah. See, they let them have food. Janelle, don't tell us what school it was. You want to get them in trouble.
Yeah, I want to, because I remember when I was in grade school, if I got there early enough, I could take 25 cents and get a huge cookie.
Ooh, yeah.
I miss those.
All right, we are giving away a lot of cool stuff on the air. Bear Valley lift tickets. There's a ton of fresh powder up here. Ton of snow up here. I love saying up here because I live here, right up the road. I did some Ian Riley shopping yesterday that we could talk about in the 8. I hit every thrift store in Murphy's and Arnold area. And in the 8 o'clock, I'll tell you how long it took me and what I bought.
I want to know about these thrift stores. Where'd you go? There she is.
All of them. All 2 of them.
Oh. All right, cool.
3 of them. We'll talk about it in the 8. Bye, you guys. We're giving stuff on the air. Jump and hear us on the radio. Bye.